Yes.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. What day is it? The 26th, right? I'm so
Mhm.
confused. No,
Yeah.
happy Boxing Day.
It's Boxing Day.
Yes, it's Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day. We are here. This is Jay Herc 213, Ron Unconditional Love, and Angela Cardamancy Mesquite. We're gonna have some fun. Can toss some cards, tell some stories, do some stuff we're not supposed to do. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Plenty.
So, how are you guys doing? How was your day?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty relaxing here.
Yeah, I had a good nap after last night.
Mhm.
Excellent, excellent. Hi, Kay.
Hi, Kay.
Hey, Travel, good to see you.
We did nothing all day today.
Yep.
I'm totally into. I like it. I did some stuff behind the scenes, as I normally do, and I don't know why I've been on this kick of watching the Super Nanny.
Uh-huh.
You know that show, the Super Nanny?
Yep.
And it just reinforced why I didn't have children, but that's a whole other story. And I just it's like watching a train wreck. Like I'm fascinated that people allow themselves to get in such a position. And this last episode that I just watched, this little kid, he was like 3 and he kept running out of the house, and like he would like go out into the street on his, like he had like a scooter thing, or like go into other people's backyards or go into other people's garages, and like the parents had no idea that he was sneaking out. Like they didn't know where he was. And I found myself yelling at the screen.
Yeah.
Like he's there, like, you know what I mean? It's just like I couldn't imagine. I would be like, I have to tape my kids to the wall or something. Like I would be so worried. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Lisa got stuck in the snow for over 2 hours. Oh, gee.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry about that, Lisa.
Yeah, there's people in the US that died in their friggin' cars. They
Yeah.
went out in the storm. I mean, people you have to use your brain before you know.
Yeah.
Go out in storms like that. Nothing is worth losing your life for because I gotta get there, absolutely get there. It's true. When you think about it,
I'm laughing because of what Mark wrote in the chat. I apologize.
Mark,
We're gonna be
your
the
breakfast is that
episode of
important
Strip
at
Your
the
Wife.
end of the day.
If
Yeah,
no
Fascinating.
breakfast tomorrow.
so on Christmas Eve, I made a big breakfast. Yesterday, Mark made us breakfast, and I said that I would make breakfast today. And he got up, and the deal was he makes my tea and the coffee, like to get us started, and then I would make us like a brunch thing later on, which of course then he ended up making because he was hungry and I wasn't. But of course I accepted the food, no problem. And so he's
Hi
putting
everybody.
me on
Anyway, hi.
He's put me on blast by saying if I don't make breakfast tomorrow, someone's going to have something to say about it. So there you go. So now I've admitted it to everyone here watching. So now you can all ask me next time you see me.
Hi, Trillium Terrell.
Hi, Trillium Tarot. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Trillium.
Lisa Foster.
Lisa.
Angla, Neil.
I'm glad Neil. Yeah.
Hi, Angla.
Hey, Ava.
Miss Ingla, all the way from Finland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
We are an international group here.
Some people don't know what Boxing Day is in the United States, but called Boxing Day because that's what it is.
We covered that yesterday. Actually, Boxing Day was actually started to return your unwanted presence. That's what the point of Boxing Day was, and it started in England, in the UK, and it just sort of took off. And I guess because we're a Commonwealth country here in Canada, we adopted that policy. And I don't know, friends. Like I can't imagine, like if I had to go to work today, like I would have had to call in sick. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it, even though do anything yesterday. Like it's too much buildup and too much excitement to be able to finish dinner, go to bed, and like go to work tomorrow as if yesterday was like Tuesday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I for one am thrilled that we have that extra day where we can just sort of like chill out
Yeah.
and collect ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
Boxing Day is here now. It's like a Black Friday. It's 50% off usually, and even more. And I did it once, went in the store, and I'll never do it again because
Yeah.
people are wacky when you go in there. Everybody wants to rip everything off in your hands. You know, I want one too. Oh, they're scared to, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I'm not into that.
The lineups. Oh my God! Discreet. Today, people sleep outside all the time to get in the store. Like for iPhone, I've seen that on TV.
Yeah.
Those
But
people-
especially when it's so flipping cold out, like here.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
please
right.
pick a snowbank and sleep in it. Like, why would like stay at home? I mean, it's just not. It's just I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Oh, Lisa says I was working when I got stuck. Well, she was at work.
No. Sorry about that, Lisa.
Yeah.
I mean, see, you guys have
Terrible.
like all kinds of different rules in the states for driving. In some states, anyway, where you put like chains on your tires. We don't do that here anymore. That's against the law, actually. Here.
Oh, here's they don't have chains, but they have, what do you call it? The tires that had nails in it or something.
Yeah, the little pokes, the little
The
spokes.
little pokes.
Oh, really?
Because we're in the country, and if you get any ice here, you can just go like that. That's
Yeah,
what
the
you're allowed to. But
chains.
you have to take them off a certain time.
Yeah.
If you don't, you get fined for that.
Yeah.
Really, because
The chains on the tires, we used to have that many years ago, but they that's against the law here. They don't allow you to do
Oh,
that.
shoot. Okay.
I don't have chains even on my snowblower. I should, because
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, some people you'll find that have a snowblower that have the wheels like the tires, and they'll
Tire
actually
with
have
a chain
chains
on
on those.
you can buy them, but they cost a lot of money to buy the chains just to wrap your wheels.
You can use chains not. So, Mark is
Oh.
tripping with his toes, obviously.
Not,
Stub tires in Sault Ste. Marie.
what did he say? Sault Ste. Marie. That's what he's talking. The place,
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise known as the Sioux.
Yeah, Sault Ste. Marie is more up towards going out west.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's at the top of Ontario,
Yes.
but near the Manitoba border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inglis says history. Boxing Day was the day you can go to dance, see your neighbors you were not allowed to visit anywhere before. You have to be silent and peaceful. Not here.
No, folks, it's not Boxing Day where you box somebody, but it's another kind of Boxing Day.
Yeah, exactly, Linda, because they destroy the road surface.
Yes, they do.
The chains. Anywho, now that we've discussed that, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. It totally just left me. Don't you hate that? So, if you guys have any questions for us, we would love to do some readings. Pop it in the chat. We'll see what we can do.
Mhm.
Obviously, we would prefer not to do medical, legal, or health-related questions.
Lisa Foster said, never heard of Boxing Day. Come to Canada, you'll hear about it. It's today, Boxing Day, the day after
Yeah.
the Christmas Day.
Yes, day after Christmas. Day after Christmas. So, yes.
It's not moving day, by the way. Boxing Day is not a moving day either. I'm crazy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry
You
about
know there's something wrong. So
I'm in the mood tonight. So yeah. Yeah. I gotta tell a story, eh? If you guys didn't hear it yesterday, I told you yesterday. I was out west when I was around 18 years old, and I got hired on a train track to replace tracks, and they were sleeping in these caboose cars or cars made so that the employees could sleep in there, because you never know where you're going to replace the tracks, because it could be in between cities and things like that, or you just can't go to the store or a hotel or sleep and then come back, because So I was with a bunch of immigrants, like there was Portuguese, Italian, and other people in there, and this guy, I don't know if it was a Portuguese guy or Italian guy, he asked me, he said, what nationality are you? Because he wondered. Oh, I said, I'm a French Canadian. He said, I asked that because he said you got a little bit of dark skin, like tainted skin. First thing that came to mind, I said, oh, that I got because I ate so much shit in my life, and the color stayed. The color stayed. Oh my God! These guys are rolling on the floor laughing like crazy. I mean, 250 pound my guys are laughing on the floor. I said the color stayed. Yeah, that
I
was
don't know what we're gonna do with you, Ron. I really don't.
Oh, you didn't hear about the other one though, where I was young too, at a certain age, and I don't remember when I was looking for a job in the unemployment insurance we call. At the time, those days, you had to come to a desk and say, "I'm looking for a job, and I
Yep.
would like to apply for whatever job you chose on the board or something," and then they will call you and bring you in the back store, or the back where they can interview you and things like that. But you have to wait in the chair, and this waiting, it's like a waiting room, like in a hospital or something, with a bunch of chairs and things like that. You sit around there. I was with my other two friends. So this young lady comes in the room, and she yells out, Mr. Foreskin. Oh my God, his name was Mr. Foreskin. Imagine that. I just couldn't hold back and laugh. Me and my buddies were just laughing like crazy. And she turned red, red, red. But
I
his
guess
real
so.
name was Mr. Foreskin. What a name to have, though. And this really happened, what a name. And everybody's laughing in the chat. That's quite a name to have, though. But I would change my name if somebody called me that.
You gotta
I mean,
wonder about some of the names that people. I mean, obviously, a last
yeah,
name you can't really help. I mean, until you're old enough to change it.
Mhm.
But there are some people that have named their children some names, and you
yeah.
do wonder to yourself, I'm not a mom, but
Well, I
I
know
think
one of
to
my family names.
myself,
One of
when
my
a
family
child is
names.
little, like a toddler,
Yeah,
how what will it be called? How can you pronounce the name? Then when the kid is like a teenager, is it going to be okay? Are they going to get teased? Or if you short form it, what's the short form going to be of it, right? And then when they get older, like when the Britney phase was happening, and
Mhm.
every baby that was born was being called Britney, I couldn't imagine like an 80-year-old woman named Britney.
hmm
Like to me, that just would be weird. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But on the
Not a
same
question.
token, I couldn't see a 15-year-old named Edna. Like that would be weird. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, so, like I think that you need to think about that stuff. But anyway,
Lisa
Well,
has a question.
yeah, I got it.
I have family members in the United States. They called the baby. They said, What's your name of the child that you just had?" And he said, "We're going to call him No Way." And they were searching for like religious names or Bible names or something like that, and called No Way. And I said to my wife, I said, "Geez, there's no way you're going to call me No Way." So just, oh boy, I mean, you
You
get
gotta
teased
wonder.
like if you got a name like that, you would get teased, like with the other
On
children.
this, on the same token of names, what's
Yeah,
interesting about the name thing is that you can have a perfectly like mainstream name and not like it, right?
right.
Uh, there are people that I know, like there's a young girl that I know, who I'm not going to say what her name is, but let's say her name is Lisa, right? And she doesn't like it, so she wants to be called Barbara, and then she decides she wants to be called Sally, and then she keeps changing it, and it's like you don't know what the heck you're supposed to call this kid. And I wonder to myself, like psychologically what that does, that she doesn't identify with her own name. Do you know what I mean? Like that would be weird. I don't understand that whole, you know what I mean? Like have you ever seen or met someone who says my name is Bob, and they're like, oh, okay, but you don't look like a Bob, you look like a Fred, and every time you see them you want to call him Fred, not Bob? but it's like, but their name is Bob. You know what I mean? Like people start to take on what you think that they're supposed to look like based on their name, or if you all tell the truth, we've all had that experience. There is that person that we met somewhere in our life that just annoyed us to the end of time and knew how to press every single button that we had. And now every person that you meet that has that person's name, you're like, I know. You know what I mean? Like you always think that is them, but you know it's not, right?
Lisa Foster said, "I know a lady whose name was Anita, and he married she married, I think, and a man whose last name was Dick." Jesus Christ! So her name became Anita Dick. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Bob spelled backwards is Bob.
It's still Bob. Yeah.
Well, it's like me with my name, Kelly. Do you know how many? I don't know if you get this, Jay, but do you know how many people try to short form my name? It's like it's 5 letters. Like what is the short form?
Yeah.
I mean, why bother? You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like Angela's name is Angela, so I can see people short forming it to Ange. Not saying that she likes it, but I could see people doing that. But with me, they're like Kel, and I'm like, I mean, really, you couldn't take the time to say the Y. I mean, really, like just.
Yeah,
that's one of the perks, though, of having a name like yours, like Jay, right, or like Ron. I mean, what there isn't really much of a short form that you can do.
Jay is spelled backward.
Well, Jay's actually my social name. My real name is James, so it's kind of like that. I totally get it because because me and my dad have the same name, so it's like
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to have my own kind of name a little bit.
Well, that would be a little difficult if you're both called the same name. You know what I mean? And that's why you get called something different, so that you don't all stand up at the same time and go, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, especially with my dad. I was like, what? The first or the second one? So it's like, oh.
Lisa says that
is
people
that something for a cat tower? Is that something for cats to climb on?
Yeah, it's like one of those cat condo things that they climb on. Lisa says that people call her Lee.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
gee.
cool name. Lee's actually a cool name.
Yeah.
But that's me saying that. I have a question for you, Lisa. Did you look for this cat tower online, or are you shopping in person?
I think it was online. It seems like
Amazon, eBay, or something. So I know some people. I mean, cat towers.
She's like, yes, very big cat tower.
Oh
shoot. So I have some cards for her. I could show it to her right now. So I was just looking at a question. So, whether it's a scam or not, I mean, I'm not sure if you order one or find one too, but Facebook. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Facebook. Oh, my God.
That's what I'm getting the feel of. It was like something like a search engine. I kind of felt or saw. It's like either Amazon, Facebook, or eBay, but it's kind of because Facebook can be pretty tricky because there's some people who will.
Yeah, there's people that scam other people on there. Yeah.
Yeah, but just really staying strong to who you are, Lisa. Just when it comes to that, when it comes to your intentions with yourself, especially when it comes to finding your cat tower per se. Too, even if you get scammed, which is hope it doesn't happen, but just like for you, just really staying strong to who you are when it comes to finding that cat tower for your fur babies, and just really that's okay. Oh no, I thought okay, but really just being open to playing around. I say play, but also just being open to just really searching, just like for a cat tower that really suits your fur babies. So like playing around, looking for different places instead of Facebook. Amazon is a good one because you can find anything on Amazon, or eBay when it looks up for something a little cheaper. Just playing around, just really looking for different places to instead of Facebook. But it's your decision, the decision that you want to make. Just really being open to having fun, exploring. So just really playing around with that, and just really staying confidence too. Just really taking action, to staying strong to who you are. Kind of goes back with this card too.
She says, "I have ordered other things and have received them." Is that?
Oh, okay.
if she received from the same company, then there's no problem. But I mean,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. So it's
but
kind of
if
like,
it's a company that you don't know, there's ways you can check, like comments underneath or people and things like that.
yeah, reviews and
You
all
have to
that.
be patient a little bit and do your research a little bit before you order. Yeah. So,
Exactly. Yeah, and like Ron's saying too, with that, also like staying confident to who you are too, taking
yeah,
action with that
yeah.
also when it comes to your
Oh, it's
decision.
not the same company. She said, okay,
And
I get.
just yeah, exactly. And just like, Valkyrie too, this is kind of like, staying dedicated, not giving up on your fur babies when it comes to that big cat tower too. So a lot of confidence boosting messages too with these four cards together for you, Lisa. So it's like, feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate for you with this question. And much
Mhm.
love to you, my friend. So
Yeah.
that's what I got. Very confidence boosting messages for you when it comes to your cat tower. So I'm done.
She wants to know, do you see me receiving it?
I get a good feeling when you may. It's a big possibility, but just like with those cards that I showed to you, Lisa, it's like just really staying confident, when it comes to your decision and just really, staying strong to who you are. If it doesn't happen per se, I mean, always like the second card, played around to look for somewhere else too. So that's what I got for you. Just hopefully that helps too.
I got you, G. Covington. Um, sure, go ahead, whoever.
Okay, I got a yes, a no, and a yes. It looks more like you just need to keep on them. They're going to try and pull something, but if you stick to your guns, you'll get it.
Mhm.
Right.
And besides that, if you don't get it, I think if you order by a credit card, you can,
Yeah, you can
well,
dispute
even
the
if they took the money, you can tell your bank, and
Yeah,
sometimes,
she just wrote that in the chat that she's covered by her credit card.
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna get it, Lisa, but I don't know that you're gonna be particularly happy with the quality of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, there could
And
be
the only
something.
reason I'm saying that, I got really great cards. I've got like the World and the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So like, you're gonna be happy that you received it because you're gonna get what you ordered. I've got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, right? But then underneath that, I've got the Tower card, and so I wondered to myself, like, is it gonna, is it the best quality? Is it gonna fall apart? Maybe you're gonna have to return it or something like that, and then you might have an issue. But if you ordered it on your credit card, that's great. Then you're covered.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it might not be the quality you expected, the way you expected the
Yeah.
quality. But I also picked the five cards, and the first card I got is the Sun, so it's clear that you're going to get it.
Yeah.
But and then I got the Ten of Cups. You're going to be happy to get it. It's going to relieve you. Uh, then I don't know. It's like I got the Eight of Pentacles, which seems to me you'll be looking at the little details and then find out something that is not quite to your liking. Put it that way, okay? Um, she said, "Oh, great, maybe my handyman." Yeah, of course. Then I got the Judgment card. So you're gonna sort of criticize the. Okay, I gotta put this. You gotta criticize maybe the quality of it, so, of the whatever. Then I got the Ten of Wands. You'll be moving on to something different. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that last card, I'm not sure how to interpret. The last card is like somebody walking away, or forget about it. I'm done with it. So put it that way.
Um,
Oh well, it was very cheap. There you go. See, if it
Mhm.
was very cheap, but don't expect quality when it's cheap because that's
well,
where, yeah.
it could be that ten of wands could simply mean that like the cats, I mean, cats are finicky. We all know that,
Yeah,
right?
they can
The
they can
cats
take it
like,
apart. They can take it apart and
Well, no, but maybe the cats like love it when they first get it. But like everything, I mean, you give a cat a box and they're happy, right? Give them.
Yeah, right.
I mean, literally, we gave these guys like 100 toys in this big, in their stockings between the three of them, and all they wanted to play with was the packaging. They didn't really care about the ball. It could be something as simple as that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you were like me, I would build my own. I
Well,
would.
that's the thing. But like we have a cat tree for our cats, and we paid like $150 for it. It wasn't cheap. And 3 legs of it are, like the scratching post kind of material. They had that thing in shreds within like a month. We've had the cat tree itself for I think like a year and maybe a year and a couple of months, and I don't know how many times Mark has replaced the scratching material rope.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it like every other month. Because they pull it apart, and then what happens is it starts to break because it's like whatever. Yeah. It starts to break, and then it's all over the house. And I'm worried that one of them's going to eat it, like choke to death or whatever, right? So it could be something like that. G. Covington is asking here. The word is, my boss is going to sell his company in 2023. Is this true, and when will it be sold in 2023?
2 questions in one.
I had this experience, G. Covington, and on a personal note, I will say to you that it is most challenging to work like that. My company, I was told within like the first 2 weeks after the sale of the company that I was going to be phased out, but they didn't say when. And when, not me, just me, like my whole department, we had to work for a year and a half, not knowing if we had a job like next week or not. That was a lot of stress, like unnecessary stress, right?
Well, first thing that came to me, I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be sold in 2023. It'd take longer than that.
Yeah.
Because of interests and what's going on in the world, things like that, or it settles down. There's a lot of stuff in that. So that's my feeling.
Hi,
but
Anna. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lise. Hi, Teresa. It's possible that he wants to sell the company, but he may not find a buyer. And
that's
of course, I want to say to you, and I don't know what kind of business it is, but when you sell a business intact, you are able to put in clauses that protect the employees or the equipment, or like if you sell a restaurant, to keep it as a restaurant, like that kind of a deal. So just try to keep that in mind, so that you don't, stress yourself out thinking of all the horrible scenarios before anything has actually happened, or that you hear an official announcement, right? I mean, someone could offer to buy the business and he doesn't like the offer, so he doesn't accept it. So
but there's something you could do. This is stressful for you, but you might, by precaution, maybe take a little time to look, to go somewhere else. Like, take the time to look at something that you might like to do, or would like to be, and if you go, if the job that opens up and you say, well, maybe I have the chance. Give yourself a chance. Don't wait till the last minute and go, oh Jesus, and
I think you're going to be offered a choice, G. Covington. I think there's
probably,
some sort of a choice issued to you. I've got the 8 of Swords, so you're feeling the stress, right? You're feeling the.
Oh, she said, I hope to have a new job in 2 outside of the state. I just said that. So
yeah. And then I've got the 4 of Cups, so feeling quite like burnt out, stressed out, left out, kind of bored.
Yeah.
And when I say bored, I don't mean literally bored. I mean, kind of like removing yourself from the situation mentally, so that you don't continue to sort of like stay in that stress level, that you're kind of like, I'm so over this up and down yo-yo kind of state. The outcome card is the Lovers, which is about choices, ultimately. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is your happy home card, your stability, your security. And so I feel like you're going to be offered some sort of a choice. So it may be, do you want to stay in this role, that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miss Nancy.
Hey, just
Hey,
dropping
Nancy.
to say hi.
I need to
I've
do.
had a very hectic day. I've had
Aw.
plumbing problems.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
So I have to go kind of deal with them.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Oh,
Or is it like a hot mess?
we have 3 bathrooms. Only one is indisposed, but it's unfortunately the one on the floor I live on.
Right.
Oh,
So it's climbing mountains to get to where I really need to be. So I'm
mhm.
really sorry. I didn't even realize how much time had passed. I've been trying to get this worked out and set up.
Have
Sorry.
you got somebody there to help you? Or
Oh, my kids. Yeah, my kids live with me. There's
Okay.
no problem with that.
Because there's a way you have to shut down the water and things like that.
No. It's not leaking or anything. The problem
Okay.
is it's not going away.
Right.
Oh my God, it's plugged. Okay, I understand. Yeah.
So, and so I have to get stuff together because we have a plumber coming first thing in the morning.
Mhm.
So I need to clear some space.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
don't rush around. Get the kiddos to help you, and I appreciate you popping in. That was very kind of you.
I got a thing that you turn around by yourself.
Yes,
You know,
Nate.
the wire goes in. You don't
But
have
you know why I'm not doing that? Because it brings up really ugly stuff I don't want to look at. I've changed 3 babies in my life. I don't anymore. This is not a Christmas topic.
Okay. I got the message.
Okay. And it's really, but I just want to tell Kelly how grateful I am that you've done this for the community. I think,
Thank you,
we
Nancy.
can pop in and out. Kelly has to stay there. And Angela's been there the whole time.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry I don't know the gentleman in the middle.
Oh, I'm Jay. Perk 213.
Jay, hi. I thought it was Jay, but I didn't want to use your name because I've only.
It's okay. No worries. I know.
You
I
must
know
pop
about
over and visit my garden someday when it's not
Mhm.
self-fertilizing. Anyway,
Jay, walk over there.
no, Angela could walk to my house. Jay,
Angela only lives a few minutes, basically away from Nancy Jean, so she could go over there. They've met each other. They hang out. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
we don't hang out, but we do. I mean, because nobody hangs out these days still. But
No.
we're working on it. I'm trying to find a place where Angela and I can meet and work and run some live readings. Not you are wonderful live readers, but live readings when you go be in the room face to face with the
Yeah.
person. So much fun.
Yep. I love doing those kind of readings.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fly down and read with you guys. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I mean, I really,
sounds
I
cool.
have a place that would keep us for a weekend. I mean, that would
Mhm.
let us have a space.
Yeah.
They've told me anytime you want to bring it in, girl.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if Texas could handle me. Just
No.
no, I don't know that I could handle Texas. That's really the question.
There's
No,
a song
yeah.
out. All my Texas are in.
All my exes are in Texas. Yeah.
Texas, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, actually, both my exes are in Texas, but
There you
they're
go.
both
wow.
dead. They're,
Oh,
they're
there
in
you
the
go.
wall. And one wasn't an ex. He just died. Well, he got
Okay.
out before he could get out. So
Mhm.
Jesus.
anyway, that's irreverent. He was today. Actually, tomorrow would have been our wedding anniversary, and it would have been we got married in 94,
Ooh.
2004. So it would have been, we're just shy of 20.
Just sure. Yeah.
Well, I've been married 32 years now. Look, the
Yeah.
same one.
Awesome, bro.
Well, I've been married more than 50 years of my life, but it was just not consecutive.
Nothing wrong with taking a break. Nothing wrong with taking a break.
No, some of the breaks were some of my best times. But anyway, y'all have a good evening, and I really appreciate being here. And I'm sorry, I just need to deal with this.
Well,
This is
we
much
all,
love
I'm
to you,
sure that
Nancy.
I speak for
We
everyone when we
understand.
say that we hope that everything, works out. And I'm not trying to be smarty pants when I say that. Nancy Jean and I are going to do some past life readings coming up in January. We're working that schedule out. So stay tuned for that. I just want to throw that in there while I
Yeah,
could.
and if you want some really thrill living and see if we really make it, Jeffrey and I are supposed to be doing one question for each person that posts it. I'm going to be at 1:00 tomorrow on my channel, Nancy Jean's
Okay.
Garden. And we, don't write one of those 3-layered questions because I'll just pick the part we're going to read on. I'm going to read the garden and he's going to read, I'm going to read the garden and he's going to read his cards. And then I'm retiring until the new year.
This
Until
is the garden that
Yes.
she's referring to
And
for anyone that doesn't know.
Kelly, when she starts coming to the, I have twice a month, I have tutorials for people who own gardens. If Kelly ever starts showing up, then we can read the garden together.
I would
Learn
want
something if
one
you
of those.
don't show
I
up
think
and
it's
use
going to
it.
take too long to get to Canada. Because I've ordered stuff from the States, and the Joy just
Oh no, I can,
around and send it to Los
trust me,
Angeles.
I can get it to you. Trust me, I have friends at FedEx.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
does.
geez. FedEx. Yeah, I can FedEx past year. Yeah.
You ought to come, Ron. I'll get your information and I'll invite you. Our next class that we're going to have, and it's lots of fun. It's everybody who owns a garden, and sometimes people who are just interested.
Yeah.
You can watch and see if it's an intuitive tool you think you could use.
Yeah, it's
It's-
very.
I'm already interested because I saw you using that before, and you throw in the,
You throw the crystals in, and then we have a way of interpreting
I
it.
think you did one on me once.
Oh.
So you don't remember probably this is
Oh, honey, I don't remember.
now she's calling me honey. Oh boy.
No, I mean you already know when you start using honey and sweetie, you've lost
Yeah.
all connection to the person.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I have to go back to my unhumorous life of my toilet.
all right, Nancy Jean, thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully everything works out, and you and I will talk soon about.
I just wanted to go with the flow. You know how we always
Yeah.
say that, go with the
Yeah,
flow.
go
I'm
with the
saying
flow.
that.
You need your toilet to go with the flow too.
Mm. Anyway, I look forward to talking to you at some other time, Jay.
Oh, of course. Looking forward
Okay.
to it.
Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Talk to
Bye,
you later,
Nancy.
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 She's
That was
so cool.
What a lovely
that
woman.
was fun.
Hi,
Okay.
Sharon Sype. Hi, Vivian. Hi,
Yeah,
Carol
the
Stash.
people-
Chrissy's
yeah,
in the
yeah.
house. Ellen's here.
Vivian and
Lisa's
Sharon
here.
Footprint Tarot's in the house.
Yep.
Hey,
Mama Bear's
Christine,
here.
everyone in the
Sherry's
chat.
here. Holy cow. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with
Ellen
us. If you have a
R.
question, pop it in the chat. Let's get G. Covington's
Yeah.
question
I got
up here.
his.
Has everyone gone? Go ahead. Len.
I've got some cards
I
on.
don't know yet. Neither. So.
Oh,
Go
you,
ahead.
you want me to go?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So G Covington, I have 4 cards for you. I broke it down to first when it comes to your company that you're working with, and the other 2 are for you specifically. But when it comes to like when your boss is selling the company, there's this big chance that it might happen because I got release and reduction. So it's kind of like when it comes to your boss, like I feel like he wants to make some big changes too. When it comes to the company, I'm just really just sensing that from these 2 messages here. And just like what you can take from this also, and it's really not to scare you or anything. It's just like release. It's kind of like he wants to basically, sell a company, let it go, basically releasing that. And then reduction, kind of like changing things around too. So he's really open to just doing some major changes when it comes to that company too. I'm not sure what's going on in that situation, but these are the cards that I sensed from these 2 cards here. But for you, particularly G Covington, and feel free to let me know if this resonates. And I got organization from my other deck too, from the Gods and Titans deck, and I got the Hulk from the Marvel Oracle deck too, which is all about think first and then take action later too. So it's kind of like for you, just like with organizing, just really organizing, get things organized to making plans, whatever that may be too, just to take action with that also. When it comes to the Jade Emperor here, when it comes to this message, and then when it comes to just any decision that you want to make for yourself, career wise, just really think about things first too, and then really take action too when you make that decision. So especially with this message, the Hulk is, the Hulk. So it's kind of like he's really well known over the years, just smashing things and all that too. But when you could break down this message, all about thinking first and then taking action later too. So, and then it's kind of like something to take in mind, also taking that to heart, just when it comes to any decision that you want to make when it comes to your career goals too. So, like think first and smash later. Like a smash is like a metaphor for just taking action too. And just like, organizing also is really just planning things out, dude, getting things organized just in case too. So hopefully that was helpful, Gene Covington. And, hopefully things work out for you too when it comes to that situation. And I'm done.
Okay, I got the Seven of Wands. He's got the higher ground. And then the Queen of Wands, it's a good business decision. It's going to come in fast. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it quickly. But you've got the higher ground, so I think you can do whatever you want with this situation. It really looks like you've got it. You're in control of your own situation.
Yeah,
you can decide what to do for yourself.
Okay, I got. You finished? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I picked the first card came out, the Six of Wands. That is, for me, that's divine energy protection. Okay, it's on your side. The universe is working. It's on your side. So whether you decide to stay or not, there's an opportunity that will come up. Like I said at first, I had the feeling it's not going to be sold in 2023, but this is only intuitive reading, so I could be wrong, but things you don't get 100% reading like that. So anyway, and then I got the King of Cups. So you might have the opportunity to meet somebody during that process if you do like research, if you're looking for another job, if you want a better job, or another situation can come up which serves you better than the one you are at now, and let go of the stress and the worries and everything. But you have to do. You're in control of that. You can do something for that. And the next card I got is the Eight of Cups, which tells me you might be leaving this situation behind, the one you are in now, when the time comes. I'm not saying it's just right now, but when the times comes, then I got the World card, which the World card comes up. So you have opportunities coming your way. The world is open up to you. You have the opportunity to choose what you want to do in life. Put it that way, okay? And it may be better than you think it is at this point, because you're in this situation. But then I got the Ace of Wands, and just keep on using your feminine intuition to its maximum, and it will lead you down the path you should be on. So I hope that resonated with you.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
Thanks, G. Covington, for asking the question.
Yeah.
Just remember, to try to look after yourself during that process. Like I said, I've been through it, and it's not a lot of fun. So it's
and
important.
you have the power too, man. So like you said,
yeah, you got the power.
Yeah.
I did flash that up on the screen, Jay. She said, "Thank you. I have the power." So
it really hit home when I pulled a Hulk. It's like boom, power.
Absolutely. Just a few moments ago, I put everyone's link that's on the screen with me. Please go show my friends some love. If you're not already familiar with their channels, give them a subscription. Go check them out. They're great readers, great people. Miss Ellen R. says, will the office meeting regarding SF go smoothly? Will the office reading regarding SF go smoothly? Hi, Chrissy. So we have like just a couple more questions, and I'm calling it a night early tonight, you guys. I'm taking the rest of the week off. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
blame you.
and I am a tired girl, and I'm gonna sit back and relax, and it's gonna be quiet because the husband's gonna go back to work, and the snow's gonna stop, and it's just gonna be me and the kitty cats putting away all the Christmas decorations. Yay! Mm-hmm.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I got that someone has a fear of change, but you're going to end up with a happy family anyway. Someone's insecure, but it's all going to go rather well overall. Just that somebody is feeling some sort of way, and they're insecure. Just kind of help walk them through it.
I got that too, Angela.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that question is not for her, but somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
I'm almost done. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards.
I'm still shuffling.
Mark says he's gonna stay at home and terrorize me.
Mark, you are a cool minutes, man.
Honestly, don't
Mark
encourage.
always gets the mark.
Yeah, don't encourage him, Jay.
I think it's too late on that, right?
Right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Gertrude. Good to see you.
Hi, Gertrude.
Hey, Gertrude.
Viviani.
Ron, you want to go?
Sherry, all you guys.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. So I'm just.
What the heck? Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want?
Okay, Ellen.
Okay.
No. I told you guys I'm tired. I'm a tired girl. So we've got the Hanged Man. Okay.
Oh boy.
And that kind of came shooting out. Then we have the Page of Wands. We've got the Seven of Swords. And we've got the Five of Swords right after that. And I sort of feel like in this moment, this is one of those times where, and only you know this, I don't know this. So either you feel like something shady might be going on or something, untoward might be happening. You're questioning what this meeting is all about, obviously based on the question. So either it's because you're feeling that way that these cards are coming out and it's causing you a lot of stress. This card here causing you a lot of stress, or there really is something sort of, underlying about the meeting. Like the meeting is being presented that it's about one thing, and when you get there, something else is actually going to happen, or could be discussed, or whatever the case may be. I would encourage you to use your intuition in this instance. I pulled one more card just to see, and I got the Two of Pentacles. So remember to maintain your balance. You maintain your balance. Hopefully your vibration is a little higher. When your vibration is a little higher, your mental clarity is a little more alert and clear. And that allows you to be able to sort of stay one step in front of the situation. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Wands. So information coming in, things happening quickly. And then I pulled an oracle card, and I got celebrations. So you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So I would like to encourage you to try not thinking about the outcome of this meeting and just try to maintain your balance and allow the meeting to happen. And then once you know what you're dealing with, then you can make decisions based on that. Do you know what I mean? I know it's really, really hard when you feel like something might not be going good for you. It's difficult. But sometimes when we live in that outcome, we create all kinds of scenarios for ourselves that aren't true and cause ourselves great amounts of stress. And I really don't want you to do that for yourself. So I encourage you to try to maintain your balance and you know, tell yourself that when you get to this meeting, you've got this. Like, no matter what happens, I can handle it. That's what I'm going to decide. You know, how I go about navigating the situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. Hope that helps.
Good stuff. Okay, I'll go next for Ellen. So I have 4 cards for you, Ellen. I broke it down just when it comes to your meeting and just for you in general too. So feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate too. So the first 2 cards that I have for you is Power and Gaia. So it's kind of like with Power too, like with this message for you, Ellen. I feel like I'm not sure if you've been thinking about this a lot. You really do feel a little bit of anxiousness, but for you also when it comes to this healing message too, it's just really connecting to your power too when it comes to your own inner strength as well. And just like, whether you just feel a certain way about the meeting too, how it'll go, just really, just doing your best and just to really connect to your own inner power too, just when it comes to connecting with your confidence and how you do that too really makes a difference. Because I really do sense that you're open to creating like a growing something new for yourself in your life also when it comes to this meeting, wherever that may be, whatever specific reason is for it. But I get when it comes to Gaia with this powerful message here, that just really sensing that you really want to create something too for yourself, growing something new in your life too when it comes to this too, the meeting. But the next 2 cards that I have for you too is all about scale and going beyond the veil too. So when it comes to this message and how you can take action to improving your skills too, wherever that may be, when it comes to this meeting too, how it will go, etc. And especially for you in general, just really improving ourselves too when it comes to our skills, our gifts per se too, just really doing that, taking action with that, and really just keeping our skills sharp too. So practice makes practice always goes a long way. So it's like really improving our skills, whether that be for you, LNR, and just really going beyond the veil too. Just really, when it comes to that, improving your skills too, wherever that may be, just really just taking note of that also, and really doing that in your own powerful way too. So wherever that happens to LNR, I just really giving the sense of like wherever it happens, just really keep improving yourself no matter what, and you got this. So I'm gonna leave it there, and much love to you, Eleanor. I'm done.
Thanks, Jay.
Okay. First card I got was the Six of Swords. It's going to be a rough start. So that's the part where it's going to be rough. It's not going to go as well as you think it's going to go because there's. I think I have the feeling just you got to negotiate something with that other person, and it's not going to be on the same level. Put it that way. Okay. Uh, I got the Six of Pentacles. The That's about the exchange of, well, I'm ready to give whatever service, and I'm not getting back because this card is about exchanging abundance, and maybe it's not going to go the way as smoothly as you think it might, because there's things that will affect your the outcome. So um, then I got the lovers card. So that 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 is like uh, an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like two people you become you agree to something, but it has to be negotiated. Like I said at first. Then I got the King of Wands. Uh, uh, I okay. Put it this way: you are in charge of what you want and what you need and what you don't want. Okay, so you're the one. And if you do it that way, doing that way, you got the Nine of Pentacles. So you're like a sowing seeds, and the garden will grow, and then you will be able to harvest your efforts or whatever that you plant. Positive seeds brings positive results. Put it that way, as you can see in this card. So I hope that resonated with you, and thank you for your question.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
Lisa's up next.
Please.
Lisa, should I move out of Connecticut in 2023?
Okay, totally up to you, Lise. So I'll put some cards for you out.
She's talking about moving to another state completely.
I guess.
That's what I mean.
I'm getting the feeling it's really up to her. So if she
Yeah,
wants
it
to,
is.
she can move.
It is. As long as it fulfills your needs and makes you happy. There must be a reason why she asked that question too.
You're going to be going somewhere, I think.
You want to move to somewhere that's warmer, at least? I mean, you give me this 1-5 kind of thing. I'm not sure why, but if that resonates, just feel free to comment.
I've got the Empress card to start off with, Lisa. So that's the energy from the past coming in. And I guess what I want to say to the Empress is, like it felt like home, right? Felt like home, felt sort of like, comfortable, I guess I want to say. Right now, you've got the feeling of discomfort. You're feeling conflict. Things are not the way that you would like them, obviously. Then we've got the Chariot card. Chariot is about travel. It's about relocation. It's about, victory, success, willpower. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the 5 of water, or the 5 of cups. And this is the card of like crying over spilt milk.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say that, what I mean by that is this is the moment in time where you're being sort of like tested, that if you continue to react, you're only going to cause yourself more stress. So really having to stand in your power and sort of look above a situation, right? So being proactive, not reactive. And I'm not saying that you are being reactive. I'm just saying, right? The higher your vibration gets, the more you manifest that you want to move, the more that you feel that there are great things ahead for you, the better it will help you to sort of mentally be able to prepare, right? Because I can feel the conflict in this situation. And I just want to say that underneath the 5 of water on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 6 of air. The 6 of air is moving away from troubled waters to calmer shores, right? So I feel like slowly but surely you're moving towards a better situation. But I definitely see a move in your future. As to when, I don't think it's happening fast, but I don't think it's not happening fast. So I would say within 2023, you're going to be relocating somewhere else.
I got something pretty similar.
So I hope that resonates.
I get that you have a feeling of lack of progress, but you've got good foresight, a good sense of yourself, and good business sense. You need to do a little soul searching before you make this move. And I pulled a Moonology manifestation card, and I think it has some good advice. It says, clear your mind. Let things go for a minute, step back, sit in silence, and then let the answers come to you as opposed to rolling it over in your mind over and over again.
Yeah.
If you just wait for the answer, it'll come to you.
Yeah.
You just need to take that time and step back into yourself.
Yeah.
But you do have this.
Excellent. Thanks, Ange.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Pierrette.
Hey, Christian. Yes. Okay, so Elise, I have 4 cards for you too, and it's just like I just, I kind of felt like you want to move to somewhere warmer, kind of like where you can just like re-energize yourself too. I just getting this really, really, really warm feeling. I'm not sure what it is, but I know you mentioned it in the chat. So when it comes to that, so I have shared the 2 first messages that I have for you too, and this is like really healing, powerful messages. This is all about healing and really finding your inner strength too. So it's kind of like, the place where you're at too when it comes to that. You just feel like, like you don't feel like yourself basically, and you want to move somewhere that you can just re-energize yourself and really connect to your inner strength again too. I'm not sure why I'm sensing this. It's just something that when it comes to that the place that you're at, you just feel kind of like an out, like, belong, and you want to go somewhere that you feel belong. And it feels like warmer to you too, not just physically, but also like, like a sense of community per se. Like you could heal yourself too, staying close to yourself as well with this message, and just really connecting to that inner badass that you are too. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like you're really a badass too, and just really powerful. Like with this move that you want to do too,
Mm-hmm.
this really will help you to connect to that inner badass with here too. So with this message, but other 2 cards that I have for you too, I can help you along with that also, is all about communication and just really being that bright light too. So just when it comes to this message from Hermes, just really, speaking your truth, and the metaphor too, excuse my language, talking your shit. So it's like, hey, like just really, finding that, taking action to really just, communicate, connecting to your voice too, and just really doing that in a powerful way, just taking action with that, not letting your voice be silenced, let your voice be heard, say it to the people in the back, basically, that kind of metaphor, talking your shit, not trying to say like I'm cussing, but it's like a metaphor for speaking your truth, just really taking action to do that, and always being that bright light too, just to where you can just connect with people who can just, who are like that too, and especially for yourself too, just like being that bright light, that spiritual bright light too, like Jubilee here too. And with this mutant too, she's got the ability to make fireworks. So it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like she'll make it bright too in any situation. And like for you also, it's just to really, find that for yourself too, to really taking action to communicate, let your voice be heard, and just really speaking your truth, and just, really continue to connect with that bright light that you are too. So when it comes to those 2 messages, and hopefully any of these cards that resonate with you too, Elise, were very helpful. So with these 2, it's all about really just healing yourself and connecting to that inner badass with these 2. And just with the other 2 also, it's all about, taking action to speaking your truth, and just really connecting to that bright light that you are also. And wherever that you're moving to, somewhere warmer, could be East Coast, could be West. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really just doing that from the heart and just go for it if you decide to do so. So I'm done, and hopefully that was helpful, Lisa. Ooh.
Okay, Lisa, I first card I picked was the Chariot card. So um,
Mm-hmm.
begin to take action now, but not in the sense that you know I gotta go tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. So I think you said something. Your lease is coming up to July, so you got to next July, but take action because right now I feel that you you're I think you're working on yourself so much, and you realizing that these energies, the city, the place you are, everything doesn't fit anymore, and there's energy pushing you towards another uh, state or another place where more convenient for you, put it that way, okay, where you'll be more happy, uh, or that's where you're looking, like towards it. But uh, meanwhile, I got the temperance card. It's something to do with a little bit of stuff that it's unknown, so you have to do research that you will research on where you want to go, this place and this place, and what attracts you, what pulls you in when you do this research, what pulls you in, what energy resonates with you, what kind of place you would like, and all this, you're figuring it out. Because the next card I got, you're the magician of your life. I got the magician card, which you're the creator of what you want, and
Mhm.
you're you're actually connecting to these energies, and you're doing the work. You don't wait till July to do it, but you do it now before July, and you get ready to make your move, and you focus your energy on making your life better, more happier, more adapted to what you want. Okay, that's what you're doing right now. Uh,
Mhm.
and then while you're doing that, you can always, you know, save some space and have a little fun. you know, I don't know, watch movies that make you laugh, or go outside and do something that you enjoy. Things that are fun for you to release the the pressure of that and the worry about that. So if you release that, and having fun will automatically bring you into the flow of what you want, because the universe knows what you want already. You asked
Mhm.
for it. Okay, you're manifesting it. And the last card is a positive card. It's the star card. So everything will work out for you, for your benefit. Okay, for what you need. It's a positive move. It's not a
Mhm.
negative move. It's a positive one, and you'll be happy, and you'll be happy and proud of yourself that you decided to do
Yeah.
this move. So that's the outcome. So I hope that resonated with you. And thank you so much for your question.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Jay. I don't know if I said thank you or not, Jay, and I know I
All
said
right.
thank you to Ange.
Mhm.
Thanks everyone for I'm cutting this off short tonight because I'm just tired. We've been here for this is 3 days, and the first time was like 3 hours, and the second time was like 2.5 hours, and the old Kelsters. I'm tired. So
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you to the people that are on the screen, and for the other guests that have joined me over the last 3 days. It really means an awful lot to me that you come and spend this time with me and everyone, to provide them with a place to sort of hang out and feel comfortable for any reason that they feel that they need to be here. So I appreciate you guys giving of your time the way that you have over the last couple of days. It means an awful lot to me. So thank you for that. Thank you to everyone in the chat who has popped in over the last 3 days and hung out with us. I hope that you had some fun. I hope that you learned some interesting things. Like last night, for example, if you didn't see at the beginning of the show, Nancy Jean was here, and um, build
Agreed.
she built a grid for the world, which was really interesting. So just fun things like that we did. There was lots of Christmas trivia, Christmas fun facts last night. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for hanging out with us over the holidays. I hope that you all stay safe and stay happy and stay well over while the storm is still clearing itself up and out of the way for some people. I hope that you all have a happy and healthy and safe and prosperous new year. And I will see you in January, which just freaks me out, of 2023. That just I can't quite compute that yet. Um,
It's
so
coming. Coming.
I know it's coming whether I like it or not. Jay,
Yeah.
do you have anything that you want to share with the people, where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing?
I'm just gonna have a New Year's Eve live stream with the After Hours show at 7 p.m. on Saturday. So if you guys want to check that out, have fun doing spicy ingredients. So it's gonna be a fun time too. So you guys want to crack loose, have fun, and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. What about you, Ron?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I go with the flow, and I know I have another invitation. I got another invitation on Wednesday. I think it's with KD Moonchild. She wanted to ask me to go on her channel for Wednesday meeting readings or something.
Cool.
Yeah,
And Saturday, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure because I could be in somebody else's channel too. So
Right,
there's
right.
another one I think that Ali's having a show on.
Yeah.
Is it Christmas Eve? No, not
New
Christmas Eve.
Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. I think.
Mhm.
Not sure. So
And Ange, what about you? What's going on for you, huh?
I think I'm gonna join Allie for her New Year's Eve celebration.
yeah,
Awesome. So there you have it. The most important information that we just got there, friends, is to make sure that if you are subscribed and you have the bell notification sort of selected, then you will get notifications, hopefully,
Mhm.
from our lips to spirit's ears. You'll get the notifications, and so you will know when everyone's going live. Thank you all kindly for hanging out. I do want to mention before I let you go that I am running a special for the year ahead reading. So that's a 12-month reading. And if you want to contact me to have that done, the offer expires January 15th, and my email is in the description box below the video. So from us to you, we wish you a happy new year and many, many blessings.
New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Much love to you
Thanks,
guys.
Vivian.
Says she's not moving to Canada, not Canada.